What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to part 18 of our Pokemon Anil/Indigo walkthrough. In the previous video, we challenged the 8th and final gym leader, who happened to be Team Rocket's Uranus. We earned our gym badge. We also showed you guys how to get the 2 new evolution forms, Safarion, the flying type evolution, and Royal Leon, which is the normal type evolution. We went with Royal Leon, who is an absolute monster. We trained up all of our Pokemon, and now we are heading on to the Elite Four. We just encountered a shiny Zweilous, which we have caught. That is our 2nd or 3rd shiny Pokemon that we have encountered. And I'm hoping today that we'll make our way through Mount Silver, arrive at the Pokemon League, and be able to take on all of the Elite Four. So do stay tuned to see if we'll make it through. It's going to be a jam-packed episode. And we've just entered Mount Silver, and it's kind of like a little bit of a maze. You have to keep going higher and higher to different floors, and you have to go out the mountain and around and back in order to proceed higher. So we're going to try and explore as much of Mount Silver as we can, see if we can pick up any cool items along the way, and hopefully encounter some amazing new Pokemon. We do want to try and catch as many Pokemon as possible. We are trying to work our way around. It's kind of like a pyramid. And what I really like is the design. Sometimes when you exit the mountain to work your way around to go back in, there's a snowy tundra on the outside, and I love the different designs of the different scenery. They've really made this game look really beautiful. Whilst working through Mount Silver, I am also going to train up my Pokemon. I've decided that this is my team that I'm going to use for the Elite Four. We just need to level up our team quite heavily. So I am going to do a bit of training off camera whilst we're exploring Mount Silver. I do recommend that you do the same. We want to try and get all of our Pokemon's levels up, and then we should be able to work through the Elite Four pretty easily. Also, if you guys have reached this point of the game, I would love to hear how you have enjoyed Pokemon Anil/Indigo. What Pokemon are you using against the Elite Four? I'd love to hear from you guys, so the more comments the better. Let me know and we can have a bit of a chat down there. I also believe that there is quite a long post-game after we defeat the Elite Four and the Pokemon Champion. So I'm excited to dive into all of that. We're definitely going to try and catch a few legendary Pokemon and show you exactly how to do so and where to find them. And actually, this is quite a special location for the post-game. As you can see, there's a cave exit, but we're not allowed to go through there yet. So you can actually go through there in the post-game, but do remember how to get there. We'll show you how to do that in a future episode. But now I think we are pretty much reaching the top of Mount Silver. We are almost at the exit. It's been quite a journey, and we have arrived on Route 25. There are a whole bunch of Ice-type Pokemon wandering around, so also a great place to get some training in. I believe there is a little town ahead, so we can go and heal up our team. But before we reach there, we bump into our rival, Leaf, who wants to have one more battle before we take on the Pokemon League. So this will be some awesome training. Let's see if Leaf has gotten much stronger. She now has 6 Pokemon in her team, and the first Pokemon she sends out is a level 68 Annihilate. So I wasn't expecting that. We also have an Annihilate on our team. Our Royal Leon knocks it out, and now Leaf has sent out a level 69 Scissor, which is one of my favorite steel types. It looks like you want to have most of your Pokemon around level 70 to 75 before taking on the Pokemon League. We have knocked out Scissor and also Leaf's 3rd Pokemon, Snorlax. So our Royal Leon has really put in some crazy work for this battle. Next up, we decide to send out Cerulege, who is also at level 69. We knock out Leaf's Noctowl, and our Ursaluna levels up and wants to learn a brand new move called Blood Moon, which is really strong. So I'm excited we finally learned that move. Next up, Leaf is going to send out her 5th Pokemon, which is Vaporeon. We've decided to swap Royaleon in again. I was hoping to get a shot in, but unfortunately Vaporeon's speed was a little bit higher. We've sent out Golurk next, who did get an attack in, but we did get knocked out. Vaporeon is pretty strong. It's a high special attacker and it has really high speed. Now we have sent out the big boy Blood Moon Ursaluna, and I'm hoping we'll be able to knock out Vaporeon. We do get an attack in, but then Blood Moon Ursaluna gets one-shotted. So it looks like our team is really struggling against Vaporeon. We send out Annihilate, who finally knocks it out. And now Leaf has sent out her starter Pokemon, which is Charizard, and it's just Mega Evolved into Charizard Y. I think we might be in a bit of trouble here. Charizard Y looks absolutely epic, and it's at level 70. But luckily, we've still got our Blastoise alive, so we send our Blastoise, and our water attacks are super effective. 2 water attacks, and we knock out Charizard Y, and we've defeated rival Leaf. So that's the last time we are battling her before we arrive at the Pokemon League. She gifts us a TM and some items to boost up our Pokemon stats. And now we continue heading north until we arrive in Indigo City. As we enter the city, there are a few vendors here selling some interesting items, so do come and spend a bit of time here. You can get all the evolution stones and other items to boost up some of your Pokemon stats. You can also heal up your team here. There is a Pokemon Center, and there are a whole bunch of Mega Stones and also VMAX items. So we do have the Mega Stone for Blastoise, but now we have just bought the VMAX item, so I can't wait to see what Blastoise VMAX looks like. We explore some of the houses here in Indigo City, and one of the residents has just given us a big nugget, so that will help get our money back. Our item for our Blastoise VMAX costed 100,000 Pokemoney, so it wasn't cheap at all. You can also find some interesting Pokemon here in the grassy areas of Indigo City, so that is also another great place to do some training. You can battle all the wild Pokemon here right in the city and then heal your Pokemon up as much as you need. We enter a massive building here in Indigo City, and there are a few trainers that are willing to trade for all the Gen 9 starter Pokemon. So if you've been waiting for the Gen 9s, now is your time. It's a bit late, but rather late than never. You can still get one of the Gen 9 starters and train them up before you take on the Elite Four. But I think we have explored almost everything now in Indigo City. There's 1 or 2 more houses, and then I think that's about it. We can head up north to the big building where the Pokemon League takes place. So I think we're going to head over there. We have done a whole bunch of training off camera. I am very happy with my Pokemon team, and I'm feeling very confident. I think we're going to knock out the Elite Four pretty easily. I might be speaking way too soon, but we will find out shortly. We are going to take on the Elite Four in today's video. So we enter the Pokemon League, and we're going to stock up on a few items. With the Pokemon League, they do heal up your Pokemon after each Elite Four member. So you don't have to do that yourself, which is an amazing touch. Usually I stock up on a whole bunch of revives and potions and do it manually. But this time, after each Elite Four member, your team will be healed up. We are stocking up on a few items and TMs just in case. But I think we're ready to go. Let's get this Pokemon Championship going. Lady at the entrance tells us once we proceed on, there's no turning back. So she asks if we are sure, and we tell her 100%, let's get this going. And the first Elite Four member we are taking on is Lorelei. She only has 5 Pokemon, which is pretty surprising, but she is the Ice-type Elite Four member. And her first Pokemon she has sent out is an Aurorus, which is level 68, and it's an Ice and Rock type. Our Royaleon knocks it out. And the next Pokemon she sends out is a level 69 Weavile. So it looks like our Pokemon are leveled up perfectly. I believe the level cap is 75, so I do recommend that you get your Pokemon to the level cap. As you can see, the first Elite Four members Pokemon are all around level 69, 70, but as you proceed through all the battles, that will increase slowly. So the final champion is probably going to be at around level 74 or 75 as well. But we're doing really well for our first battle. Lorelei has now sent out Jinx, which is a Psychic and Ice type. We've only lost 2 Pokemon in the battle so far, so that's a really good start. We've sent out Ceruledge, who has a massive advantage being a Fire type, and Lorelei's final Pokemon is Lapras, which she has just Mega Evolved. And it looks absolutely epic. Our Ceruledge might be in a bit of trouble here if we get hit with any water attacks, but luckily Lapras isn't using any water attacks, so that is quite surprising. Our Ceruledge gets knocked out, but it caused a ton of damage, so that's half of our team done, and we have almost defeated the first Elite Four member. Our Golurk gets knocked out in one shot, so that was a bad move sending Golurk out. But Blood Moon Ursaluna finishes off Lapras, and we have done it. We have defeated the first Elite Four member. That was pretty easy. We still had 2 Pokemon left at full HP. Our team does automatically get healed up. We proceed to the next level. We take the next elevator up, and it looks like we have found Elite Four member Bruno. Bruno also has 5 Pokemon in his team, and the first Pokemon he has sent out is a fan favorite. It's a Steelix, which is a Steel and Rock type. I believe Bruno uses Fighting and Rock type Pokemon. Our Royaleon is cleaning up really quickly. We have knocked out 2 of Bruno's Pokemon. Sorry, make that 3. Our attacks are just super effective. Royaleon is just one-shotting everything. And we've already reached Bruno's final Pokemon, which is a Machamp that's just Mega Evolved. And Royaleon's one-shotted it, so we cleared out Bruno's entire team with our 1 Pokemon, and we didn't even get hit 1 time. That was incredible. I told you guys not to underestimate Royaleon. Its attacks are super powerful, and its speed is pretty high. We have maxed out the training for its special attack and speed, so it is a one-shotter. I wasn't expecting that battle to go that quickly. But now we have arrived and we are battling the 3rd Elite Four member, which is Agatha. She is a ghost type specialist. She also has 5 Pokemon, and as you can see, our Royaleon again is just putting in crazy work. It's knocked out 3 or 4 of her Pokemon already. So we've still got 5 Pokemon remaining. And as you can see, our opponent's Pokemon level is around level 71 or 72 now. So it's slowly getting higher. We have sent out our Blastoise, who is just VMAXed, and how epic does it look? It looks like an absolute weapon. And now Agatha's final Pokemon is Gengar, who is just Mega Evolved. It knocks out our VMAX Blastoise, but we still have 4 Pokemon remaining. We send out Ceruledge next. I thought we might be able to get 1 attack in, but Mega Gengar's speed is just too fast. It just one-shotted us. We send out Blood Moon Ursaluna next, and our Blood Moon Ursaluna is the perfect Pokemon. Its attack is really strong and its defense is pretty high. We knock out Mega Gengar, and that's Agatha down. 3 Elite Four members down, 1 more to go. We heal up our team and proceed up the elevator. And the last Elite Four member, of course, is Lance, the Dragon-type expert. We might be in for a bit of trouble here, but so far it's gone really well. Lance has 5 Pokemon on his team as well, and the first Pokemon he sends out is a level 71 Haxorus. Our Royaleon knocks it out really easily, but unfortunately we did get poisoned. The next Pokemon Lance has sent out is Hydreigon. Our Royaleon got KO'd, but we have sent out Blastoise, who is about to VMAX. I'm hoping Blastoise will be able to take out 1 or 2 of Lance's Pokemon. We knock out Hydreigon, and now he has sent out a level 72 Executor. Our Blastoise might be in a bit of trouble if we get hit with any grass-type moves, but surprisingly, Executor hit us with some fire-type moves. We send out Cerulege next to keep the type advantage, and our Bitter Blade move is super effective. 2 attacks and we've knocked out Executor. We've still got 4 Pokemon left, and now Lance has just sent out Kingdra. We've decided to swap in Ursaluna, and Ursaluna gets knocked out pretty easily, but we did get a really powerful attack in. We send out Annihilate next, who is holding a Quick Claw, so we do attack first. And we have arrived at Lance's final Pokemon, which of course is Dragonite. And it's just Mega Evolved. It's at level 73, so its level is pretty high. But our Annihilate has one-shotted it and sacrificed itself with the move Final Gambit. So that's it, we've defeated the Elite Four. Those were some amazing battles. All of the Elite Four members have come out to congratulate us, and they want to watch our final battle against the Pokemon champion. So we are going to do that in the next episode. Thanks for watching.